One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com, and this here's a redneck reward. Woo-ha! And all that kind of stuff. Redneck reward. I'll give $100 to the first person that can show me that Obamacare didn't work for him. Because I'm a small business owner. And I know people who are small business owners and who work for small business owners and may not make $100,000 plus a year or work for Microsoft or be sucking off the government teat getting free health insurance there, that just didn't qualify before and were even excluded from getting healthcare coverage on like a not fit list type of thing. So with that in mind, I know people that are now on health insurance that couldn't get it before, where medical debt just ruined their life and ran up bills they could never pay simply because they couldn't get health insurance in the first place. They would have loved to get health insurance, but they couldn't. In my case, it lowered the amount like a tax credit, just like I used to do by writing off the full amount through my business. Now they give you the tax credit in a different way. Basically what it did is it made tax credits that businesses get for the average Joe, which is really cool. And beyond that, it made it to where healthcare providers had to provide coverage for everybody. Pretty cool as well. Back then, people could get on the super duper healthcare coverage if they worked for some big conglomerate, or if they worked for the government. Well, then the healthcare providers had to give them coverage when they brought them like 2, 3, 4, 500 people to be on the insurance. One person try and get it? No, they could just exclude them and put them on an exclusion list. And that happened with many people. Well, that's over. So what this is really about is, show me it don't work, whatever. Go to Healthcare.gov. You can input all your information there. It took me about an hour or so, and I got the same health insurance that I could get going to Kaiser Permanente or Sharp or Blue Cross Blue Shield and going right to their website thing and signing up. I got through Healthcare.gov at a lower rate. So basically, it works. That's all there is to it. And I just wanted to put the word out there because, hey, this is the last day. When I get this video uploaded, you'll have about 7 hours left, and that's all the time you've got to go to the site, look on it, and sign up. And it's very easy. It's an hour or so. Not only that, there's a $2,085 fee if you're a family, and there's a $695 fee if you're an individual this year. So in my case, it would have cost me $700 basically if I didn't get health insurance. I'd have to pay the fine. And there are people, oh, they're going to charge a fine and I can't afford it anyways. My ex-wife pays $11 a month, okay? If you can't afford $11 frickin' dollars a month, skip a Big Mac or something a couple times a month. Jeez, give me a break. It's ridiculous. People just like to share memes and talk about crap and be like, oh, poor me. Most of the people never even went to the website and frickin' checked it out. Give me a break. It works. If you make under $88,000, you're going to get a stinking tax credit. That's all there is to it. And it works for you. And they can't deny you coverage. You can go to the same thing on the hospital site and pay the same money. You just won't get the tax credit. Other than that, get it. Don't pay the fee. January 31st tonight, open enrollment ends. You can still save paying the fee for like 2 more weeks, but you'll have to sign up and pay the full boat with no tax credits. So that's the deal. And I will give a $100 reward to the first person that is able to honestly say and show proof that you were not able to get coverage through Healthcare.gov, because it's all guaranteed to you as a U.S. citizen, which is cool and it's different. And I know I'm going to get hate on this. Oh, you're bound to care this. I don't care. It works. And if you, number one, you either didn't check it out for yourself and you're too bullheaded to go there and look, or number two, you make over $88,000 and like it doesn't really matter to you and you didn't look and you won't get a credit anyways. Or number three, you work for the government and you're on the government teat, or you work for a big corporation and you're able to get it at a big buy-in like that. And it never has mattered to you because you've never had a problem with it. If you've got a problem with the health care plan or whatever you want to call it, Affordable Care Act in the United States, it's most likely that you're not one of the people that's helped, that couldn't get coverage before. It is definitely good. And a word about the other end of that. You know, these people cost us money. No, 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 no. They save you money. They save you money. 100%. On one hand, you get everybody who's illegal aliens, who is under the income thing, who doesn't have insurance for whatever reason, that'll just go to the emergency room. They just go to the emergency room. Not only that, they crank out kids. They crank out kids like crazy. And then they get all that. So now you got a person getting all these bills racked up to the hospital, and they have no care for anything. They'll just go to the emergency room because it doesn't cost them any different. I'm going to catch a cold in this weather. It doesn't cost them any different. What do they care? They just go to the doctor. They already own 50 grand. What does it matter if it's 51 grand or 50,500? It don't matter to them. Plain and simple. Charging those people a fine is great because it gets it off the taxpayer's shoulders like you and me. Plain and simple. Not only that, then the hospital goes and takes those emergency room fees at like 5 times the amount of what a normal hospital visit would cost, and they can't collect it, and they bill the person, ruin their credit, ruin their life, and then they get a tax write-off to the state or the feds or whatever because they provided services and they're out the money, so they get the tax credit. So what does that do? That keeps them from taking and paying taxes, taking it right out of your mouth and right out of my mouth, everybody's mouth. Whether you like the Obamacare mouth or not, it's taking it out of your freaking mouth. That's all there is to it. So watch your mouth, I guess is what I'm saying. There's no way that people should be able to go through life, going to the emergency room all the time, and never paying for it, and making you and me pay for it. I like the way it's set up. I think there's problems with it. I think there's going to be problems with anything, but it's a step in the right direction, and it's got a lot of people that I know and care about coverage that were not able to get coverage before or could not afford it. So it is different, and it brought that tax write-off that the companies used to get, and it brought it down to the normal person. So that's cool. Check out my websites, all that. Like, comment, subscribe, throw some comments down below and tell me how much you hated this video or how much you loved this video or whatever you want to say about it or talk crap about me. I don't care. You didn't even go and look probably. You get the point. Check it out. $100, what was it? Redneck Reward. That's right. $100 Redneck Reward coming up. First person, be commenting fast. I'll leave it open till, I don't know, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night it ends. You have to look by tonight and say that you couldn't get coverage and get proof. There's no way. There's just no way! Share this video, like it, talk crap about me down below. Thanks for watching. We'll talk. And you know what? I'm putting this out there for my subscribers because I want to save you guys money. Whether or not you agree with it, it's a mandate. You're going to owe the fine. Don't pay the fine. In my case, I was going to say this. I didn't. One more thing before I go. Health insurance for me was about $1,280 for the year. 1 year, $1,280 is like $108 a month or something like that. 1,200 and whatever. Let's say $1,250. Somewhere in there, boom, that's how much it was for me. My fine was $700. So for $500 extra, I get healthcare coverage. 500 divided by 12 is what? Like 40 bucks a month or something? $42 a month? What a joke! Check it out. It's worth it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you.